Are you ready for a wild, breathtaking, awe-inspiring creation that can only be described as the pinnacle of creativity and inspiration in their purest forms? For my best video yet. For an experience so awesome and so incredible, created by yours truly for each and every one of you, that it will blow your minds into the next century? Yeah, well, so was I. But sometimes, the universe has other plans. So yeah, I had a really good idea for a video. One that I'm now afraid to do because I've built it up way too much. But I hurt my hand. I hurt it. And that idea, it involved a lot of drawing and stuff. And if I draw with this thing on, it looks like chicken scratch. And if I draw with the thing off, well, it hurts. So that idea had to go to the back burner. And instead, I'm doing the only thing that I can do, which is a vlog. You know, you gotta roll with the punches, go with the flow. So, I am going to be talking about something upon which I have no authority. And it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be great. So, without further ado, the unexpected challenges and perks of starting a YouTube channel. Let me be perfectly clear. This is by no means a video about how to be successful on YouTube or how to get your first 1,000 subscribers. No. I don't know how to do those things. Therefore, I cannot create a video about those things. No. This is about the unexpected challenges and perks of starting a YouTube channel. Fantastic. Repeat the title. That's a good explanation. No. This video is just, I've started out a YouTube channel, so I can talk about starting a YouTube channel. And I just want to talk about a couple of the things that I ran into that nobody tells you that you're going to run into, and that are going to be challenging or are going to be great. Okay? So, let's do that. I'm gonna do the fancy numbers again, the cling. Okay, let's go. So, cling. Getting subscribers, and I know what you're gonna say. Really? Getting subscribers? That's an unexpected challenge? You got into YouTube thinking that getting subscribers wasn't gonna be a challenge? Really? Now calm down. Calm down. No, it's getting subscribers the right way. Now, getting subscribers in itself is YouTube. It isn't all that hard. Obviously getting to the millions and everything is very difficult. But just getting a couple of subscribers just starting out is not that hard. I published a picture on Instagram a while ago. It was one of my thumbnails. And I got a comment on the picture saying, hey, yeah, you're doing great, I love what you're doing. Contact me if you want to buy subscribers for YouTube. I was like, what? Pardon? I knew that was a thing on Instagram, that you can buy followers on Instagram, but apparently you can hire someone to get you subscribers on YouTube as well. And it's not just publicity and everything, they will actually get you the numbers. You pay for an actual specific number of subscribers, which is weird. Now, I'm gonna get into why that doesn't work and why you shouldn't do that in just a minute. But I don't just mean buying subscribers, because a lot of people, they don't want to spend their money on that anyway. But a lot of times, in a lot of those videos that tell you how to get more subscribers, I'm telling you to self-promote yourself a lot. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't self-promote yourself or that it's wrong to talk about your channel and to say, hey, I have a YouTube channel, check it out. But a lot of people, like, I get comments in my videos, and I see so many comments in other videos saying, hey, subscribe to my channel, please. Sometimes they say please. I think that doing that on somebody else's video, like when you go into the comment section, you're expecting feedback on the actual video or discussions on the actual video, be it positive or negative or anything. But just to go in there to self-promote yourself, I don't know, it's kind of rude. I mean, you're ignoring the actual video and you're just taking the comment section as a place to promote yourself. And a lot of times people are nice about it. It's like, oh hey, I liked your video and I liked this, please check out my channel, and that's not so bad. But I mean, a lot of times what you're doing is that people are just gonna go ugh when they see that, and then you're just giving an image to your channel that is just somebody who's very desperate to find more people, you know? Like, it's hard, and of course you're gonna say, oh hey, how do you get subscribers other than, and well, if I knew that, I would have more than 14 subscribers. But I don't know, so that's one of the challenges that I didn't expect, like actually getting subscribers and getting them the right way and legitimately. Now you'd think, okay, what does it care how I get my subscribers? As long as they're subscribed, then my videos are gonna appear on their subscription feed and it's all good, right? Not necessarily. When you get subscribers who are subscribed to you for reasons other than your content, because you badgered them into it, or because you said, if you subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you, then we'll both have another subscriber, but neither of you are going to watch each other's content, so what's the point? I really don't get it. Like, what's the point of having subscribers who aren't going to watch your content, other than just boosting your numbers? So, like, I'll see some channels who have thousands, like, say, like 1,000 subscribers, but then their videos have like 10 views, and I'm not saying that 10 views is wrong, there's anything wrong with 10 views. When you have 1,000 subscribers, like, you would expect that basically what it means is that your subscribers aren't watching your videos, and you don't want that. I mean, there's no point to having subscribers or to having a bunch of views or a bunch of things if people aren't actually watching your videos and enjoying your videos, you know? So yeah, so getting subscribers the right way is very hard. Like, just making good content, putting yourself out there, and crossing your fingers that people are gonna stumble upon it and say, hey, this is cool. So yeah, the next challenge is the addiction. Now, say you started out your channel and oh my gosh, I'm actually getting views. It's mind-blowing. Like, people are actually watching my videos. This is so cool. So you go in and you see, oh my gosh, I have another view. Oh my gosh, an hour passed and I have another 2 views. This is so exciting. This is so great. And in a week, I have another 10 views and this is so cool. Like, you see yourself like rising, but then, and that excitement, there's nothing wrong with that. But then it becomes an addiction. You want to check every single 5 minutes. Do I have another subscriber? Do I have another view? How many more views am I going to get? It's like, how fast are they growing? It's not growing as fast as it was last week. It's like, or, man, I got 5 more views on this video yesterday and now I haven't gotten a single other view today. What is wrong? Am I doing something wrong? Is the title of the video wrong? Is it something that I said? And you just, it's terrible. You just want to keep checking over and over and over and over again. And it drives you crazy. And so that addiction, like, you get sort of an adrenaline rush. And it's not just views on your videos, and it's not just subscribers. Sometimes it's writing a comment on another video. I wrote a comment and I got like 300 likes on the comment. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. So you go, okay, I wonder if I can do that again. So you comment again, and then you get, I don't know, another 350 likes. And I was like, wow! And then I comment again, and you know, I become a pretty good commenter and I get pretty good likes on my comments. But then I write a comment and say it gets 30 likes. And I was like, only 30 likes? Man, must not have been a very good comment. Should I delete that comment? And then you just get all depressed and it's like, no, you know, next time I bet people want to hear this instead of this. It's not a comment that I really care about so much, but, you know, as long as it'll get me the likes and that people are gonna like it, then it'll be fine. It's like, no, because that mentality and that addiction is what leads you into getting more numbers and into getting more subscribers and more likes by any means necessary. And that's exactly what you want to avoid. Because the moment that you become addicted to those likes and to those numbers, then at that moment you start forgetting the actual people behind it. I mean, 30 likes on one of my comments is incredible. It's 30 individual people that read my comment and I was like, yeah, and they liked it. That's so cool. So you have to start thinking about that. And that was something that I didn't expect, how hard that addiction is to resist. Because if you fall into that phase first, then you're gonna start losing a lot of what makes you genuine and what makes doing YouTube fun, you know? Learning but not comparing. Now, this is a challenge because if you're gonna write, then you gotta read, and you gotta read a lot. If you want to make YouTube videos, then you gotta watch lots of YouTube videos. Now, the challenge in this is that, of course, you can learn from people who have been doing this for longer than you have, and who have found success doing what they do. You can go, oh, okay, so they do this, and they probably use, I don't know, this editing software, and in this point, to not make it sound bad, they do this. So you watch them and you see what you enjoy of their videos, right? But then the problem is that I, for example, I still can't, I'm working on it, but I can't watch one of my favorite YouTubers' videos and then watch one of my videos right after, because it's like, man, their video is so much better than mine, oh gosh. And it's very hard not to compare yourself. Like, if you go back, let me assure you, any YouTube, any channels that you really, really, really like, just go back to some of their first videos, and I assure you that they were just as much of a work in progress as you are now. And it's very hard, you know, to keep it up and to not compare yourself too much. Like, you're doing your own thing, and to sort of learn, okay, my thing can be a good thing, even if it's not the same thing as that other thing that is also a good thing, you know? Channel art. Now, actually making my channel art wasn't that much of a challenge. Like, I enjoyed it very much. I had to do like 50 drafts of it, but it was something I was really looking forward to because, I don't know, you guys know, I love drawing, I love making pretty things. And when it comes to the channel art, I mean, it is important. You want to have a good profile picture and you want to have a good sort of banner on your channel, because that way when people click into your channel, it's like, it's an inviting place, you know? It's a place that people want to stay in and, you know, hang out for a little bit, check out your stuff. So you do have to put a lot of thought into it. But then YouTube is so picky with sort of like the proportions and the sizes and the file types. And for somebody who knows nothing of technology, it was definitely a challenge. Like, I had to go back and I had to redo my channel art so many times because it wasn't the right size, it wasn't the right type of file. I already said that 2 seconds ago, but so that was something that I was not expecting to be a headache, but it absolutely was. Now, this is an important one. Finding non-copyrighted music. Now, this is one of those things that nobody ever tells you that you're gonna have to do. In all of those videos are like, oh yeah, starting out your YouTube channel and everything like that. And I thought I was completely prepared. I knew what I was getting into. Until, of course, I hear myself talking in silence with no music, and it sounds just awkward and cringy and terrible. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna find some background music. Shouldn't be that hard. Apparently, and this is gonna sound super obvious to a lot of you, but it was something that I didn't know, you can't use copyrighted music in your videos. That means I can't just grab Ed Sheeran's most recent hit and put it in the background or at any point of my video, because then, bam, copyright claim. If I get 3 copyright strikes onto my channel, poof, disappears. So, you have to actually find non-copyrighted music. Now, YouTube actually has a channel dedicated to non-copyrighted music so that creators can use it in their videos. The problem is, they have so much music, but I challenge you to find one song that you don't listen to and go, oh yeah, I've heard this 1,000 times. Either in ads or in commercials or in jingles or in other YouTube videos. Because they're free to use and you can use them without restrictions, then, well, a lot of people use them, which means that you've heard them everywhere before. But luckily, there are lots and lots of channels around YouTube of people who, you know, they make their own music and they let people use their music for free, and they're like, it's non-copyrighted music, and all you have to do is credit them in the description. Now, I was lucky enough to find the music that I use right now, Jonny Easton's music, and which was fantastic, but I had to listen to hours and hours and days of different music. Not just finding a channel that I liked, but finding the actual specific melody that I wanted to be heard in my videos. Like, the music sets the mood. So to find the exact right melody and for it to not be copyrighted and to actually like put it into your video, and that's a bunch of like editing headaches and all of that. It is so much more challenging than you think, and that was something that I did not even contemplate when I started my YouTube channel. So I think that's one of the biggest unexpected challenges of starting YouTube. Another unexpected challenge, even more unexpected than the others, because it wasn't even on my list of unexpected challenges. And yes, I have a list. I have a terrible memory, okay? Is people interrupting you when you're filming. Because life goes on, even if you do need an hour of absolute silence and solitude to be able to record yourself. Life goes on, people gotta talk to you sometimes, and you can't just cut yourself off of all communications all the time. So, people walk in, people randomly call you, like, just happened. And it's something that either means that you have to start over recording, or you know, you gotta leave it in, and you gotta be very, you know, it's like somebody walks in the door and you're in the middle of recording, you have to keep talking and just like, get ow, my hand. You just gotta go like, yeah, so anyway, get out. And you have to like keep talking. That's something that I didn't think I would have to do, and indeed I do. Now, for the greatest challenge of all. Not giving up. Now, when you start out your YouTube channel, I mean, it's like when you're swimming and you kick off the wall, you are flying and you're having so much fun, and you've planned out your channel art, and you know what your first couple of videos are going to be about, and it's going to be so much fun, and you've already got a couple of people saying that they're looking forward to see what you're going to do, and you set up all of your social media and all of your things, and you're so excited and you're so pumped. And then weeks pass by, and more weeks pass by, and you're not getting to where you want it to be. And you're starting to run out of ideas. And in that swimming pool, that first impulse that you had, it's fading away. And you know, you can start swimming, you know, and it's like, okay, it's fine, because, I mean, the other end of the pool isn't too far away. All I have to do is keep swimming and I'll be great. But then you keep swimming, and it's like, gosh, darn it. Where is the other side of that pool? And you just keep swimming and swimming, and it's very tiring, it's very time consuming, and you're thinking, man, spending all of this time and all of this effort making all of these things, and not seeing the results that I want to see. And then you start to become a little bit tempted. You're swimming and the edge is right there. At any point, it is so easy to just get out of the pool and to just give up. And it's hard because you start creating and then you get to this point where you become insecure about your content and insecure about what you're doing, and you start to wonder, is it worth it? Do I want to keep doing this? And so a lot of people just stop when they get to this point. They stop and they're like, you know what, it was fun at first, but it's not fun anymore. And let me tell you this, if it is not fun, then you shouldn't be doing it. Absolutely not. Now, the best way that I can think to sort of counteract this challenge, and the way that I've been able to get past it more than once, is that you have to stop looking at the numbers. You can't think about getting to the end of the pool, because there is no end to that pool in my strange metaphor. I mean, you're swimming through the ocean, and you're never really gonna get to the end of that, and this analogy is falling apart. But if you start finding fun in what you're doing, and that what you get back from all the hard work that you put in isn't numbers, it isn't subscribers, it isn't like physical results, but it's just having fun. I mean, it's hard work, but it's fun work, and it's having people write little messages to you like, hey, I enjoyed this, and it's like, yes, that's all that you need. If you change your mentality into something like that, and then you're enjoying swimming just to be swimming instead of trying to get to a goal, that's the best advice that I can offer to confront that challenge, because that is the biggest challenge of them all, I do think. I'm going to talk about the unexpected perks as well when it comes to YouTube and everything. Cling. So progress. Progress is just something, it's such a happy thing when you put your hard work in, and then, like I said, at first the progress is very slow. The progress is still pretty slow in my channel, but then you say, okay, I'm gonna do this, and then you start to see, hey, my second video is getting more views than my last video, or hey, another person filtered into the channel and they're enjoying it. And what's really, really cool is that YouTube in the Creator Studio, they have this whole analytics part, and it lets you see everything. So something that I really didn't expect that would be so much fun, but it really is, I can see where you guys are from, like what parts of the world people are watching. I can see how long you watch. I can see, the average time that you're watching. And I can see the progress of, like, sometimes the videos, and so the average view time, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and that's just, it's a happy feeling, because I know that means that people are actually watching my videos for longer and that they're enjoying them more. And I can even see there's an audience retention. I can see the exact point of the video where you guys, you get bored and you skip it, or the part that you guys like so much that you watch it over and over and over and over again. It's just so cool to watch, because it's a little insight into you guys and into what you're doing and your interaction with my channel, and it's not something that I was really looking forward to when I started the channel. I didn't really know that I was going to be able to get such detailed information, but it's definitely something that I enjoy. Another perk that strangely enough, I did not expect was learning to edit videos. Like, video editing was not something that I actually thought that I would need. Silly, I mean, I know it sounds silly, like, of course I was gonna need it if I wanted to make videos, but to be honest, I just figured it was a lot easier than it really is. I was like, record myself, slap it into my computer, add some music in the background, and bada bing bada boom, video. And that's absolutely not how it is, and it's not how it works. And it's sort of like an ability that I've been able to sort of form for myself. I'm not the best editor, not by a long shot, But it's something that I know how to do now, and even family members have been like, oh, I have to edit this video and I don't know how. And I was like, ooh, pick me, I know how, I can do it. I mean, it's not going to be the most flawlessly edited video, but I know how to make things come together, how to put music in the background and transitions and all of that stuff. So, ooh, me, I can do it. So it's like a new ability that I've acquired that I never really sought out. I never really thought that I would need, but that I'm very glad that I have. Another is self-confidence and self-awareness. Now, at first, it really sucked because when you record yourself and then you're gonna edit it, you have to watch the same 5 seconds of video like 1,000 times to make sure that the sound effect is in just the right place. Which means that you have to look at yourself and you have to listen to yourself over and over and over. Now, it is a well-known fact that everybody hates the sound of their own voice. I mean, you hear it differently than other people hear it. So when you listen back to a recording of your voice, it is terrible. It's so cringy. But when it comes to editing videos, I mean, you gotta. I mean, you don't really have a choice. You can't not listen to yourself. And trust me, I tried. But you gotta. And at first, like I said, it's so terrible. But then after a while, you get used to it. And, you know, now, I mean, I learn a lot of my quirks. Like, I'm always pushing back my glasses, and I'm always straightening my hair, and I'm always looking over there to where I can see my face and where I can see the recording. And it makes you very self-aware. But that can it actually helps you with self-confidence. Like, yeah, that's who I am. What's the big deal? It's fine. It's just a person. It's just talking. I mean, it doesn't make you want to like look away anymore. It's like, yeah, that's me. I'm talking. Not a big deal. I'm all right. Something that I was very unsure about when I started YouTube and very wary of was the community in YouTube. Now, not just like the community as in my channel, because I don't have much of a community yet. I mean, I have you guys, which I absolutely value and love, but I mean like just the YouTube community in general. And yes, there are the people who are competitive, and there are the people who are mean and spiteful just to be mean and spiteful. I mean, of course, when you have so many people, you're gonna find plenty and plenty of those. But it's how do I say this? Like, there's not as much of that as I thought that there would be. Like, you see, like, people really help each other out. You know, and it may not be obvious at first glance, but for example, I love watching animation videos, like people who can animate really well. I mean, that's so cool. I would love to be able to do that. And I'll watch animation videos, and then you can see in the comments of other creators who are also animators, and they'll say, I know how to animate, and I know that must have taken you forever. Kudos, good for you. Like, honestly. And it's so nice because you can sort of like recognize another person's hard work, and you help each other out. Like, different creators are like, oh hey, I like your stuff. Oh thanks, I like your stuff too. And it's just people like building each other up, and it's so nice. And it's not even just among creators, like among viewers as well. I'll be commenting on a video, and I don't know, maybe like theorizing or something like that, and then people will reply to my comment and be like, oh yeah, I hadn't thought about that. Ooh, what about that? And people just like coming together and talking, or maybe somebody will give me an unkind reply, which has happened. People like to be mean sometimes, and then somebody will go in and will defend me, like, hey, that's not true. It's like, aw, thank you. People can be really nice, and that's something that I've really enjoyed about YouTube. I mean, the whole community and people like coming together, it's just so nice. And last but by no means least is reaching others. And I know this is cliche, and this wasn't so unexpected. Like, this is something that I wanted to do, and it was my main goal starting out, and it still is my main goal, which is just reaching people, even if I never meet you, if I never see your face, if you never comment, and the only way that I can know of your existence is a mixture of my imagination and another view on a video. But the ability to reach people, to be that face and that voice popping up on somebody's phone or their tablet or their computer, to be the thing that people go to when they're bored or they want a distraction or just want to be taken away into something else. Like, it's very similar to what I want to do as a writer, and it is just the absolute best. Now, I put it into the unexpected things, like first just because I wanted to talk about it, and second because I've actually been seeing a couple of things, you know, I've been able to see sort of evidence of that. I'm managing to do that, even if it is at a small scale. Like, I get people saying, like, you know what? You've inspired me to do something that I've been putting off for a year. It's like, really? Or like, your videos are really nice. Good for you. I really like this. And it's like, oh, this person watched my video and they enjoyed it and they're letting me know. And they're being nice about it. Or like, or like, my daughter told me that she was going to be more positive because you told her to be. And I was like, oh my gosh, it just melts my heart and it makes me so happy. And that definitely, it outweighs everything else. All of the challenges and all of everything, and it makes it all worth it. I'm having fun and I'm reaching people, and hopefully you guys are having fun too. And that's what it's all about, really. So, this video, it isn't what I wanted to do initially, but I don't think I ever would have made this video if my hand hadn't gotten messed up. And maybe one of you will watch this video and you wouldn't have been able to watch it if I hadn't messed up my hand. So you know what? Everything happens for a reason. And you have to take everything as an opportunity, you know? Instead of an obstacle, you know, take it an opportunity to go a different direction, you know? So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully, if my hand heals, I'll get on to the super awesome idea that I had. But please don't expect it to be all that super awesome because, I mean, I wish, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I will get to the other video as soon as my hand heals up. And if you are considering starting a YouTube channel, well, now you know. And if you already have started a YouTube channel and you're like, yeah, for a lot of those, well, yeah, I agree. And if not, if you aren't even considering doing YouTube, I mean, now you've got a little bit of an insight on what creators sort of like go through. And I think that it's important. Like, I want to be very human. I'm just a person with a camera and a couple of ideas and a desire to reach others. And that's it. That's all it is. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope you all have a very, very lovely day.